Hi everyone, and welcome to Jack and Cat Adventures. Today we're going to be making freezer jam, a strawberry freezer jam, because the berries are in season right now, and I thought I'd walk you through it. I'm just using the Sure-Gel directions, so what I did was, you're going to need to do a couple steps ahead of time. So you would take your jars and your rings, let me show you the rings, these, and I put them in the dishwasher, and I run a load, and then it'll sanitize. Leave the jars in there until you're ready to use them. You want them warm because you're going to be putting really hot stuff into them. In this pan, I have the tops. Let me show you. I have the tops. This goes on the actual jar itself. This is what seals it. You need to have them in warm, hot water, not boiling water. Because if you boil the water, the brown seal part will crack. So just kind of keep it, hot. So what we're going to do to start is you're going to wash and trim your berries and make sure everything's clean. And then in a bowl, you're going to take some of your berries. Now you're going to need 2 cups of berries and 4 cups of sugar. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to crush berries up and measure them into another bowl and put the sugar in that bowl. That way we keep this with no sugar in, just in case we don't end up using them all. So I'm just going to take my masher. This is just a potato masher, and I'm just going to mash these up into really manageable pieces. Now you don't want it like no chunks. This is jam. This isn't jelly. So jam, you do want some of the bigger pieces, and I'm telling you, this recipe, I can't keep it in the house. Once I make it, everybody starts taking it. Alright, so I mushed this all up, and this is what it looks like. There is chunks in there. You want some chunks, just not whole strawberries. So what we're going to do is measure out 2 cups of mashed berries using a dry measuring cup. Alright, there's 1 and 2. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put 4 cups of sugar in this and stir it, and keep stirring it every so often for 10 minutes. So we're going to do 4 cups of sugar. And there's 4. Scrape this. Okay, and 4. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir this around really good. And every couple minutes I'm going to keep stirring it for 10 minutes. You want this sugar to get incorporated in with all your berries. Okay, I'm going to let that set for 10 minutes. Alright, so I have 2 minutes left on the 10 minutes for my strawberries, so I'm going to start the gel. You're going to need 3/4 cup of water, pour it into a pan, pour in your gel, and then you're going to bring it up to a boil and keep stirring it, and you're going to let it cook for 1 minute when it comes up to a boil. Just keep stirring it like this. You want it pretty smooth. Sometimes the gel is a little clumpy when you put it in, so make sure you break it up. I have just this little whisk. It works great. Honestly, I don't even know where I got it. I've had it for so long. So I've been stirring my strawberries on and off, and they're getting really juicy from all that sugar. So it's going to be fabulous. All right, so now what we're going to do, so I'm going to bring this to a boil. Now, just wanted to remind you, my jars are in my dishwasher and it's hot. They just shut off. I'm leaving it in there until they're ready to fill, because you don't want the jars to be cold and then put this hot stuff into them. And also the heat helps seal the lids. Then we're gonna, after they're sealed, then you can put them in the freezer. They have to be sealed though. I'm just stirring this, waiting for it to come up to a boil. So we didn't pick this year. We do usually pick, but it's just too hard for us anymore. So we actually got, were they pints, Jack? Quarts. Quarts for $6. Quarts for $6 already picked at Seacour's. They were the cheapest. Okay, so now my stuff is coming up to a boil, and I'm going to let it cook for a minute. Turn it down a little bit. You just want to bring it up to a boil. You don't want it to boil over. That's for my 10 minutes on my strawberries. I'm watching the clock. I'm just gonna stir this some more. You want to make sure you heat this up, because this gel, what's in it, is what's going to thicken our jam. So you want to make sure you boil this for a minute. About 30 seconds more and I'll be done. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to pour it into your strawberry and sugar mixture. Okay? Make sure you get it all out. Now at this point, I always add a little bit of butter. I just think it makes the jam silky. So at that point you want to add your butter, and you're going to stir this for 3 minutes, or until the sugar is totally dissolved. Oh my God, I wish you guys could smell this.
It smells so good.
Oh. Just keep stirring it. Trying to get my butter. I usually pull it out before I use it, but this time I had to pull it out of the fridge, so it's not melting real easily. That's okay. It's fine. Alright, so now I have it all ready to go into my jars. I got my hot jars out of my dishwasher. And what I'm going to do is, don't touch the inside of your jar, ever, after they're cleaned. And you're just going to take a wide mouth canning jar funnel, put it in your jars, and then we're just going to fill it. Leave about a ½ inch from the top for expansion. I usually go up like to the first rim. That's pretty good. And what we're going to do now is we're going to wipe off the rim. Now don't go on the inside, remember, just stay on the outside of that rim. I'm going to show you, this is hot, but I'm going to show you. Alright, so you go like this, and just wipe that top rim off. Make sure everything is clean. And then you're going to take your lid, which is very hot. You're going to put it on your jar, like so. And then you're going to take your ring. Put your ring on it, and you're only going to finger tighten, so that way it expands. Now, You're going to set this off to the side for 24 hours. After 24 hours, you'll feel if these have sealed or not. And if they have, you can put them in your freezer for up to a year, or you can put them in your refrigerator for, once you open them, they last at least a week or more. And so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put them over here to set and rest and to start popping. Alright. Alright, so here's our finished jams. And now I'm going to let them set out on the counter for 24 hours. And after 24 hours, I'm going to put them in the freezer. You can just put it right in your refrigerator if you're going to use it in the next week. These will last up to a year in the freezer. Now remember, I used the Sure Joe directions, so just follow that. The packet of the instructions is inside the box, so you have to buy the box and then open it. I find that Sure Joe always works for me. So let me know if you have tried this. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, you do you.